McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Evans. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Mayfield. Rolling to the left. He'll tuck it and take off. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, gets down. The drive continues.
That's good.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
A pass pulled in by Irving. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To throw is Mayfield. Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Regular. Hurry. 180. Alert. Run.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. That's Ibuka in motion. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. What a drop. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
One, ready?
12. Let's get set. 180. Right up.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Back.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it's good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Bucky Irvin. Touchdown Buccaneers. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bucs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Gun. Cut. Wide 80. Cut.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fitz. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looked like he was at a seam for a moment. It was taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Tight end going in motion here. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bengals' 36-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's caught inside. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Moving. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Regular.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead.
Bengals 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick
Here's
off
McLaughlin
the
now
Buccaneers.
after the score. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's going to be taken down to 37. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now, Burrow. Flush to his right. Open man. Downfield. Chase has it. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Get set. 11. 180.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Bengals 23. Kevin McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
On first down, here's Irving. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown tonight. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to extend the lead.
Bengals 23. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT.
On first and 10, Burrow. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
On one, ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
12. Here we go.
Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down.
12. Gun. Shot. Right, 80. 11. Shot.
Back to throw. Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
11. Shot.
Burrow now. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They get 22 yards there, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
11. Here we go. Stop. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
11 MT. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Will find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals have cut the deficit to 5.
Bengals 30. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Receiver in motion, headed left. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Buccaneers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, Tate. 11, dot.
Second down. Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will score. Game on. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll run with Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
At the 36-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Regular. Hey, alert. Dot.
They'll drop to throw. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down. In motion is Brown. Here's Evans. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 41-yard line.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Out of a shotgun, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. figure they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of
How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down.
goal at the 3-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
180!
So, a win here for the visiting Bucks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one.